Earlier this year, as we all know, the outbreak of COVID-19 meant the suspension of the 2020 F1 season. We as a team had already dispatched all the necessary cargo and equipment and people to Melbourne, Vietnam and Bahrain to make the races happen, and wanted to give you an insight into what happened next. So here you're going to meet my incredible team who has helped deliver F1 back to the track in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. You'll hear their stories from lockdown, a look into their lives, and get to peek behind the curtain at how we do what we do, making the seemingly impossible a reality.
Hi, I am Manuela Gianni and I am the head of DHL Motorsport Italy, and I'm the forehead in a fantastic team of professionals who are behind the scenes to deliver Formula One logistics. Here is my team from Modena. We reached our office and it's the first time we meet after the lockdown period. So it's been months without actually meeting in person.
How have you found lockdown and social distancing?
Hey, I'm Italian. I can't survive with my friends and family around and being loud and celebrating every day, living in a wonderful country with the best food.
There's a saying in Latin, finis coronet opus, the end crowns the work, I think it translates to roughly. And I think we miss that. We're still working as hard, probably harder on reduced staff and the extra complications coronavirus has brought. But we don't see an event, and an event or the checkered flag happening signifies we've done our job well. And without those events, we're not seeing that. So we're glad to get it back, glad to get into a system again of travel and our staff getting out there and doing and completing their jobs. I know they're all keen to get back on the road. When it was announced that the Formula One season had been postponed just before the Australian Grand Prix, it left us with several huge challenges. At that point, we had over 600 tonnes of cargo already in Australia, all the sea freight positions in Bahrain and Vietnam, and 22 team members left stranded. We immediately went into rescue mode to decide where strategically and financially it made sense globally to house all of this equipment. So we reached out to our colleagues in Dubai, Montreal and Vietnam. It was a real team effort to coordinate 4 global hubs, all moving their own schedules and workflows, and to accommodate us and receiving all the cargo for storage, in which was less than 6 days' notice in the case of Bahrain freight.
Bonjour, hi, my name is Mathieu Levasseur. I'm the main contact for air import, air export related tasks for the Canadian Grand Prix. As you can see, this is not the DHL office, but my basement home office. I'm now working here since April 5th, and in 20 years career, this is a first for me to work that many months remotely and not seeing my staff face to face on a daily basis.
So when Corona hit us in the early parts of 2020, we were contacted by our fellow colleagues in DHL's Formula One event team to assist them in storing hundreds and hundreds of tons of Formula One equipment out here in Dubai.
Today, after months at home, is the first day we actually get to go to work. So I get to say goodbye to my workstation for the last 2 months and my work colleagues. Goodbye, buddy.
So good. Finally getting to actually go to my office and sit down and work as usual. It's just awesome.
When another team reaches out to us, we'd never hesitate to get involved. In fact, it was an absolute honor for us. We all managed to find a solution by using our bonded free zones out here in Dubai and store the cargo in a holding yard until the events took off again.
And here's the mastermind and the brains behind the entire Formula One operations in Dubai, and her name is Anila Son.
Currently, the cargo is in storage, it's in safe hands.
And we were told this is barely a drop in the ocean in terms of the total Formula One equipment that's flown around the world. Wow, so this is more than 3,000 square meters of Formula One cargo that is lying in our Dubai warehouse. Are you sure we don't have any Formula One cars that we can take for a drive? Sure? No? Okay. You can just fathom the size and scale of the DHL operation that takes place from race to race. It's simply outstanding.
Hello everybody, welcome to Hanoi, Vietnam. This is Hanoi circuit for Formula One in Vietnam. after the lockdown situation, now the country had it lift, and now we are getting familiar with the new normal condition.
Exciting to know that Formula One is coming back. To us, Formula One is a great event in which we can have the people, the customer, have a great movement at every weekend. During Formula One, we have to be ready to have customer 24/7 moving everything to make a great event. My son is also a great fan of Formula One.
And I can't wait anymore! Yay!
We have already coordinated as a global team to make sure that our full springboards were already in position and we could activate a race door to door in 10 days flat. That's a record even for us. These locations meant everything required to put on an F1 race was in one of 4 spots ready to go. The final 2 sets were in Europe, as we had aborted China experts early enough to keep them here. This meant for Austria and Hungary, our new fleet could furnish all back-to-backs, leapfrogging one another so that the international races needs could be met.
Hello, hi.
Hello.
This is Federico Cavani and this is Cristina Tumiatti. Federico normally doesn't work with us in Formula One, but is assisting Cristina in some of the planning for the next few races. We only had 21 days from the announcement to race day and just 11 days to make it ready for departure, but we pulled it off.
Just goes to show, come hell, come strikes, come wars, come viruses, this big yellow machine is always going to be moving on and on and on.